go and spill luggage all over the floor, didn't I? Oh, great. I haven't even found my compartment yet. I'm not built for this. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Sorry. I'll get all the stuff out of your way. Just give me a... Oh, no. What are you doing? You don't have to pick this. You don't have to do this. You don't have to pick up my things. No. Why are you helping me pick up my stuff? You really don't have to do this. Really? It's no trouble? Alright, if you say so. Thank you so much, kind stranger. I really appreciate your help. Oh yes, I am traveling on my own. That's obvious, huh? I guess I've always wanted to see this part of the world. Ever since I read all those books about what it's like. They made it sound so mysterious, almost magical. Like a world entirely removed from my own. That's a good question. I suppose every place has its problems. Some things took me a while to adjust to, but overall I'd say it has been pretty nice so far. Yeah, I boarded this train from the previous stop. The station was nearly deserted. I was like only one of the 5 people that got on board. It was really strange. I know, right? There are so few people who actually live all the way up here in the North Country. As I stood waiting at the station, it was all quiet. Nothing but silence and shadows, and all these beautiful hills around us. There is just something about these hills. It feels like they're almost as old as time. All the pines and cedars and remnants of snow, which must have surely buried any discernible path once carved through the forest. I think it's possible, you know? It's possible to step inside those woods once and never be seen again. Not because you die, it's just... Sorry. I must sound crazy. I got a bit lost in the scenery. Really? You think so? Well, in any case, thanks a lot for your help. This would have taken me so much longer on my own. You are a lifesaver. I should start searching for my cabin now, though. I've kept you long enough. Sure. You too. Take care of yourself. Let's meet again sometime soon. Have a good night, and I hope you find what you're looking for. Hey, when I said let's meet again soon, I didn't think it would be this soon. You weren't sleeping, were you? Oh, thank heavens, I'm relieved. Not sure I could have forgiven myself if I woke you up after you were so kind and helpful a few hours ago. Oh no, I found my cabin all right. I was reading a book and listening to Spotify, and then I fell asleep. Or tried to, at least. It's the motion of the train. Instead of lulling me to sleep, it seems to have the exact opposite effect on me. Yeah, I just stepped into the corridor for a walk. Everyone else seems to be asleep. You can almost hear how quiet the train is. Couldn't sleep either, huh? I knew we were meant to cross paths. I recognized you through the glass. You seem to be staring off into space, thinking. By the way, if this isn't a good time, I totally understand. I could just... Really? You sure you don't mind? Alright then. I could use the company too. Thank you. Again. I've been in the country for about a week now. I saw some of the monuments and palaces and tombs further south of here, but the heat and the dust soon made me run for the hills. Literally. You ever been to that part of the country? Oh, there's lots to see. Grand, towering buildings which still endure, even if the kings who built them are long gone. Carved in marble and limestone and so full of opulence. But you can still trace the signs of time and age in the rock. The intricate carvings etched within are still visible, but altered and overrun. I think that makes their history more relatable, you know? Everything eventually ends. We all share the same fate, don't we? From dust back to dust, and in between, a silent train. And that's enough cringe poetry for the night. Sorry. Would you like a drink? The air is getting colder. Awesome. Hang on. I've got my thermos right here and some clay cups. Here, take one. This is the local chai tea. I think I might be addicted to this stuff. It's funny, the scent still lingers. Here you go. The clay cup somehow makes the chai tea taste even better. That and I bought these on a whim earlier and don't have any other utensils right now, so... Oh, it's just called chai? Ah, see, I didn't know that. You are wise in the ways of this land, so... Is this really your first time here as well? Fascinating. Might I ask what brought you here so far away from your home? You're looking for a change. I seem to recall you saying something similar earlier. What kind of change are you searching for? You don't know yet? No, that actually makes perfect sense. If you already knew where you wanted to go and how exactly to get there, then it wouldn't be an adventure now, would it? Life is not about goals, it's about the tangents and the side quest. In other words, I'm a serial procrastinator, is what I'm saying. You wish to know why I'm here? Because it's there. George Mallory did say that. Yes, I was trying to be all profound and deep. Way to ruin it. I don't know, it just seems thematically appropriate, you know? With this train currently winding through the lower foothills of the Himalayas, you can see the condensation on the window pane, the dense fog over the forested slopes beyond. I've heard, about a century ago, there used to be a gun factory somewhere in those hills. I don't remember the name. It was one of the many nameless gun factories in the country at that time. In its heyday, it is said to have employed over hundreds of workers from all over the region. One day, a great, terrible fire engulfed the factory in the late hours of the evening. All the woods in its vicinity helped the flames spread far and wide and out of control, and shots were heard ringing. Someone had set the factory on fire. A violent struggle broke out, and many people, both foreigners and natives, lost their lives that night. Rumors have it that you could still hear gunshots and cries deep in the hills, but only at this hour, only after nightfall. Some believe the ghosts of the deceased still haunt these hills, cursed to remind the living of their tragic fate. But of course, those are only rumors. I'm pretty sure the smoldering wreck of the factory has disappeared without a trace. The embers have gone out, and all that remains is ash. Have you had the chance to go trekking through those hills yet? Soon. I see. Just make sure to be careful, okay? Although I get the feeling that you can handle whatever's in there. Oh, hardly. My confidence is misplaced. You just look like you're well acquainted with ghosts. I'm not calling you old. Oh, oh my gosh. I don't know. Something about your eyes. They're warm and welcoming, but there's also pain. Maybe pain isn't the right word, but you've been through a lot, haven't you? I say that because when I see you, I'm almost convinced you've either witnessed or endured a great amount of suffering. I recognize that look. It's the same look mirrors give me every morning. We don't need to talk about it. It's okay. What matters is that you're still here, on this night train to the end of the world. And I am glad I met you. You're just really easy to talk to. It's almost like we've been friends for years. I'm happy to hear that, honey. May I sit beside you? Yeah, it's a little bumpy on my side of the table. Thanks. You noticed, huh? I suppose my hands are a bit cold, but I think I brought gloves with me. Let me just reach over and never mind. This works too. Your hands are very warm. Yeah, must be from holding on to that cup of tea for so long. Glad you like the tea, though. There's plenty more of it. Yeah, plenty of it to talk the night away between us. Look, the condensation on our window seems to be getting thicker. The world outside appears muted, hazed over, but it's still visible. What do you see? What are you seeing right now? You're right. I see them too. Those dark ruins in the distance. Do you know what they are? A fort built by the king of these hills. How long ago was it? Good. I'm not sure either, and probably for the best. I can picture the king as the same ruler who built the well. Yes, a well. Somewhere behind that fort there's a well. It's easy to miss, easier to forget. But it's there. A well so ancient and deep, it's said to lead into hell itself. And it's hidden under the grass. It's a little more than a hole in the ground. If you're not careful, you'll stumble over the edge and fall. You'll fall forever until you fall into hell. What happens after that? Don't you already know? Nothing. I once looked into a well myself, many years ago. It was in a place far, far away from here. I couldn't see the bottom of the well. The light from the surface world only went so deep. I'm not sure if what I saw was the dark water or simply darkness. But one thing became very clear to me. I didn't like the dark. It reminded me of something. I wanted to run away from the well and never look back, and So when I came of age, that's what I did. I ran, and I didn't look back. Of course, honey. You can rest your head on my lap. Your eyes have been heavy for a while now. You can't let go of their burden. Sleep. I really don't mind, as long as I get to keep playing with your hair like this. Did you say something, sweetness? You want to know what my home was like? Let's see. It was sunny. There were vast stretches of green fields and meadows, flowers. The cool sea breeze blew from the coastline all year round to town. The town itself was small but cozy. Everyone knew everyone else. There were houses, shops, schools, a church, a cemetery, a movie theater. Everything you need. And at the edge of the town, in a small grove of trees, there was the well. I walked towards the well one night when everyone was asleep and it was really quiet. I don't really know why I was walking towards it. It's not like I was compelled. I could have turned back any time and just slipped under the warm blankets on my bed and woken up to the sound of the church bell in the morning. I could have turned back any time, but I didn't. I walked and walked and kept walking until I was at the very edge of that well. And then I looked inside, and that's when all the demons came out. That was the night I chose to run away. But when I look out of this train window, if I squint really hard, I can still see them. Even now, their faces. The demons are hiding in the woods, watching us from between the trees. But they're not evil. I don't think. They just are. They're rumors. It's funny, you know. I'm running away from something and you're running towards something, but both of us will get off at the same station. At least I think we will. Shh. It's okay, honey. Don't tell me which stop is yours. It's okay, sweetness. I'm not gonna tell you mine either. Not right now. Just sleep. Dream. Drift off. Sleep. In the morning, when you wake up, if you still find me here, then you'll know. After all, specters disappear when the sun comes out. I really hope to meet you again, my darling. You guys asleep? Hey, it's Catherine is right. Back with another outro. Because, like, technically, the end of this audio is a whisper. I thought I'd do the outro also in a whisper. If you hate this, I'm sorry. Also, my cat is like near my mic and she's bumping into it, so anyway, if you made it this far and are listening to the outro, you are the best. I love you so much. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you're interested in my content and you want more, you could subscribe this is not the audio that I was complaining that my voice isn't soon, because this is just me using my regular schmegular voice. It's nothing about that. Also, I have this script saved for the longest time, like ever since, because I made my Reddit account like a month ago, so that I can save scripts easily from the subreddit. And I had this script like in my mind for the longest time. And I finally decided to like, I want to record this. I don't know what this character is. Like, it's so mysterious. Like, she's clearly a traveler, but I simply do not know if she's alive or she's dead or is she a ghost. Like, everything is just so mysterious yet coherent, and like so many theories that can be done about them. It's just a it's just words. It's just a beautifully written script, and thank you so much for the author for writing it. Let's see. Wait, who is the author again? Let me open the script again. It rains. It _rains _blue _here. Amazing script. Check them out on Reddit. I will link them in the description below. Anyways, that is all from me. I hope you liked the video. I hope your week is going well. And please encourage me to record within a few days so that I could upload once every week. My upload schedule's all over the place. Okay, that's all for me. I love all of you.